Here is the sister of Henry VIII. She's called Mary Rose, after whom the ship was named after. But she's got a bit of a problem. First of all, there's her name tag. She's a portrait doll, but if you look closely at her, you can see, hopefully you can see, her elastic has gone. So the first thing to do is to check, if I can, difficult one-handed, are both hooks still there on her arm? And they are indeed. I've already checked the other one, so that's the hook I need. So here's my little toolkit, some little rubber bands, the tool I used to hook it through, which as you can see is terribly technical. It's just a paper clip folded out, my tweezers, and a sharp pair of scissors. Now fortunately, because she is a portrait doll, she's only stitched in two places, here at the top and here. So all I have to do, and I'm not sure I can do this one-handed without causing damage, is to snip here and snip there, which I will do now. Snips are done. And as you can see, the dress literally just falls off her. And you can see how she was made, with a head attached to a body. So what I need to do now is I need to pop the little paperclip tool through with the elastic on. Let's see if I can manage that first. Okay, paper clip is now through the armhole, and what I need to do next is loop the elastic band over. Okay, so you can see the elastic band around the hook, and I'm now going to pull it through at the other end to do the same thing. The problem is this is now too slack, so what I've got to do is actually twist it and do it twice around that hook and then pull it through, and that will work. I'll do it and show you before I finish off. Okay, back in a minute. Okay, there it is. It's twisted round twice now, so I just need to pull it through, which I will in a second. So that's it through, and it's hooked round the other one. So I now can slip this loop out, and hopefully the arms will go back in really nicely together. As you can see, the arms are both back in now, so all I need to do is to pull the dress back and to restitch it as it was before, which won't take very long. These really are beautifully made. Look, the bodice is lined. It's amazing, really. And if you can see, I've already stitched the first one up. I've found some purple thread, but velvet's very forgiving because the thread hides in the pile. So I could have used black thread as well. It wouldn't have shown. And here she is, good as new. Stitched up at the back and ready to go. Incidentally, the bands I use for the arms, they're not the strongest. They're not going to last forever, but they are such a good size, which is why I tend to use them. And they are the little ones you get in packs of hundreds for doing hair. Really cheap and easy. A simple fix. However, this Mary Beaton's arm is not a simple fix. If you look carefully, let's see if I can come out and I'll try and use the pincers to get it to line up. You can see the actual clip has been pulled off. That's going to be very, very difficult to fix. One option would be to glue it, which I don't like, and the other option would be to drill it and araldite in something. I'll have to think about that one. usually if they've got really tight sleeves like Mary has, and indeed has the other hand is working, the tightness of the sleeve actually holds the arm in, and I wouldn't normally bother then. But this one I'm going to have to think about. Not so easy to do. However, another very simple fix is this one. She came with a really, really awful torn skirt. In fact, her feathers are going to be replaced very soon, because I actually washed her, and if I turn her round you can see why. This was the front of her skirt, but she'd been in the sun, so it had all disintegrated. See? So what I did was I unpicked the skirt and removed her petticoats and washed them, and then turned her petticoat round so that you have a beautiful frontage. Unfortunately, quite a lot, I mean, the bows on each side are disintegrating, and I haven't any silk to replace them with. But she has had a really good clean, and I actually washed her hair as well very, very carefully, which is why the feathers are so disintegrated. But I've got some new feathers, and I'll replace them very soon. But I think she looks so much better than she did. What do you think? Bye.